a great year for Xblades. We had 4 All-Australians in the AFL All-Australian team. McGovern, Alex Ranch, Dane Zorko, and then Josh Kennedy. We had a number of rugby league players who represented State of Origin, but also the Australian side as well. You see the likes of Fafita, who dominated State of Origin. Wade Graham from Cronulla, Jabojevic. So when we asked Fafita and Rance, the superstars of their competition, to help us develop this boot, so this is what they've said to us. They want comfort. One of our massive mantras here at Xblades is athlete-led, product-driven, and I keep going on it. We ask our athletes a lot of questions, and we're not afraid of the negative, because we find from that and those honest conversations, we can create really great products that they want to put on their feet and really feel a part of. And we think it's fantastic. And this is, where we've got to off the back of last year's Jet. Well, 2018 Jet, we're really proud of it again. We created a boot that was wide fitting for the Australian athlete, and it is one of the lightest on the market. Being leather, they had that feel and touch of a traditional football boot, but it was also the modern football boot. The sole, great feedback from the traction from our athletes, both in AFL and rugby league. Lots of the time in footy socks, you get a lot of heat, blisters, things like that. We've got the padding in the heel. That was really important to us. Keep that padding, keep that comfort. It was really important for us to consult with our head of R&D, Simon Bartold, who's a doctor of podiatry and biomechanics. One of the main things Simon told us to put into our boot is a 2mm EVA, which goes the whole entire football boot. So it comes all the way through the football boot, which provides a huge amount of comfort, support, and cushioning. The other really important factor that we've added to the boot is the neoprene sock. A lot of other boots only stop about here. This takes the whole boot in, it wraps around the foot completely, so it feels really comfortable. And when we asked our athletes, they wanted to avoid that slippage that happens inside the boot a lot when they slide around and get a bit sweaty. So this actually prevents a fair bit of that. Another suggestion Simon has made is adding a silicone grip inside. So we've added that to our football boots. The silicone grip will stop them sliding around, banging their toes against the end of the boot. So when they stick their footy boot on, they're nice and comfortable, they're secure in the boot, and away they go, hopefully dominate the game. Something we're really proud of here at Xblades is that we're actually a part of women's football. When we spoke to Chelsea Randall, who's been absolutely fantastic in the feedback with all our boots, is create a women's last. So obviously, if you just shrink a men's boot, actually the width is still too wide for the women. So by creating a women's last, it's a little bit narrower, it's a lot more comfortable. When Chelsea tried it on for the first time, she was absolutely pumped that we were able to listen to her. And that's the major thing for us. Listen to our athletes, get the feedback, and you create a much better product.